Mr. Greenson, the guy with the mustache, in the front seat next to Peter.
Unbelievable story.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Well, were you ever outside of the work that you do with people like Mark Shaw, ever get the truth out of this?
Well, Mark Shaw has a different argument than I do. He believes that that this guy,
He thinks Bobby did it through Ron Tacky.
His book, that he also believes that Robert Kennedy killed her, but he thinks it was in a different way. But, he can't really rely on what Johnny Russo says, because he goes on a video, he's on an actual recording, on a little documentary, and Johnny's asked a question, and he's shown a picture of what it looks like JFK in Maryland, and says, is this one of the pictures that you guys had that you were going to release? He said, yep, that was one of the pictures, and it turns out that this picture is a fake. It's actually a picture, this woman artist, creates these fake pictures to trick people momentarily until they realize they're not real pictures.
Didn't Marilyn have a huge bruise on her back?
Absolutely, and that was not notated in the autopsy report up on her upper back. The one on her lower back, James Hall took credit for that because it was a fresh bruise. He said dead bodies don't bruise, he said we dropped her before we, started to put the resuscitator on her. We had to get her on a hard surface, he said. In fact, he noticed that he asked Pat Hewcomb, Marilyn's female publicist, said, what's wrong with her? And Pat Hewcomb said, I think she took some pills. So that directed James Hall to smell Marilyn's mouth. He noticed no odor of hair, no odor of drugs. Odor of hair is that like sort of Perry fruity smell that you get from swallowing chlorohydrate. So she couldn't have either, pinpricked the pills into a drink, or she couldn't have actually swallowed the pills because there was nothing in there, but her face was turning blue. In fact, there was a purplish discoloration of her colon, as I mentioned earlier. Bobby Kennedy and these two detectives from the gangster squad, R.G. Case and James Hearn, gave her an enema, and so they basically knocked her out. And then Eunice Murray responsibly, when the men leave, she calls the ambulance, and then we get to that part where the attendants come in and they see Greenson murder her.
You think Eunice was in the house, wasn't she?
She was doing the laundry, because here's what's interesting. Now check this out. You got Marilyn, they discover Marilyn face down leaning on the phone. Eunice Murray and the handsman, Norman Jeffries, the son-in-law.
In bed.
Yeah, so Norman Jeffries said that Mrs. Murray called the ambulance, but she was face down with the blanket under her, right? And then when the ambulance got there, she was face up with no blanket, no sheet, but she's washing the sheet because they got soil in the enema. So that is a very peculiar thing, that they had moved her before the ambulance got there.
Where did you get the pictures for the book?
You mean for Terry's book or for the second book?
For Terry's book.
Well, I got them directly from her. She had all these pictures, and she said that it hasn't been seen outside her family because her cousins, are basically in possession of the original films, were transferred over through the years, through the family. And basically, it's two films. There's one that is shown at Terry's cousin Jackie's 18th birthday. Not 18th birthday. She's 18 years old when she gets married to Herb Bergoni. So Jackie is 18 years old, and she's getting married to this older guy who's got a PhD. And Marilyn looks like she just came off a movie set, and she's hugging Herb and Jackie. And Jackie gets a little bit jealous, and she's thinking, what's she hugging her for? It's my wedding day. And so there was a lot of funny hijinks that went on that day. The guy who was going to play the piano, the wedding chorus song, he said the piano doesn't work. And then so he was a little bit drunk, and so Johnny says to him, you got to plug it in first. It's plugged in, and this thing works. I guess he's too drunk to realize that he didn't plug it in.
Crazy times. Jay, we're going to take a short break. We'll come back and take an hour of phone calls with you next.
Coast Insiders, the new version of the Coast to Coast AM app, is now available for iPhone and now Android 4.0 and above. Listen live or on demand, anywhere, anytime. Go to coasttocoastam.com and download it today.
Here, I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years. What I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life. Fibromyalgia is a Latin term meaning muscle best thought of as a sign of toxicity, specifically blood toxicity. Dr. John Kavaris discovered that women given an injection of the blood thinner heparin reported that their fibromyalgia symptoms were dramatically reduced. He developed the hypercoagulation theory of fibromyalgia and postulated that sticky clogged blood following toxicity resulted in the deposition of clotting proteins and other poisons into the muscle. And where was the most likely source of the toxicity? The digestive tract, and specifically the small intestine. The small intestine is the home of the microbiome, trillions of bacterial cells made up of many hundreds of strains, and they make vitamins that help us digest our food and detoxify poisons. If there are long-standing digestive issues, especially in the processing of fats, over time, these proportions get thrown off and the wrong types of bacterial strains can proliferate. Because these bacteria are constantly secreting waste materials, eventually the body will mount an immune defensive response and an inflammatory reaction will ensue. Eventually the blood can become contaminated, and the major blood response to this kind of contamination is clotting. If you're suffering from fibromyalgia or inflammatory pain issues, try eating fermented veggies. I like sauerkraut and beets. Pickles are good too. You can make your own fermented veggies pretty easily, basically by mashing or cutting up veggies and adding some bacterial starter and salt. And you'd be wise to use a good probiotic supplement on a regular basis. Make sure you use a product that has multiple bacterial strains. Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm a pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos too at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com.
Serving you since 1947, this is the legendary AM 1080 KSCO Santa Cruz, a service of CBS.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Tasha Stevens. For the first time in American history, a former president has been indicted on federal charges.
Donald Trump announced on social media that the Justice Department has indicted him on charges of mishandling classified documents at his Florida estate. He slammed the Biden administration as corrupt and said he's due in court Tuesday afternoon in Miami. Trump declared he's an innocent man. The indictment is the latest development in the former president's legal jeopardy after already being indicted in a separate case in New York. Greg Clugston, Washington.
South Carolina Senator Tim Scott is defending the former president, saying he will pray for the nation and that justice prevails. He said, "We've seen the weaponization of the Department of Justice against the former president in recent years." Forecasters say that El Nino has formed ahead of schedule this year.
An El Nino is a natural, temporary, and occasional warming, a part of the Pacific that shifts weather patterns across the world. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration says for the next few months, during the northern winter, El Nino will most be felt in the southern hemisphere. It hits hardest in the northern hemisphere from December through February, shifting the winter storm track farther south to the equator. The entire southern third to half of the United States, including California, is likely to be wetter in El Nino. It could heighten the risk of landslides. Forecasters say the Pacific Northwest and parts of the Ohio Valley could go dry and warm. Ed Donahue, Washington.
Due to the smoky conditions in the eastern U.S., American Airlines customers are being allowed to rebook flights without fees. Passengers traveling to certain airports in 9 states and D.C. who book flights by June 7th will have their change fees waived if they want to travel to the same city. More on these stories at Town.
Hi everybody, this is Dave Michaels, here to let you know that we're having another sale down at the Dave Cave this week, Monday through Friday from 12 till 6 p.m. This week, when you buy your Tangy Tangerine at regular price, you are going to activate a 30% discount on anything else in the store. Now this means that the Tangy Tangerine is not on sale, but everything else will be once you buy your Tangy Tangerine at regular price. This means huge discounts on the Ultimate Daily Classic for blood pressure, Arthrodex for your pets, the Bone and Joint Pack, the Blood Sugar Pack, the Brain and Heart Pack, the Digestion Pack, and even KSCO gear. All of those are going to be sold at huge discounts this week once you buy your Tangy Tangerine at regular price. So, if you like saving money, head down to the Dave Cave and be ready to save this week, Monday through Friday from 12 till 6 p.m. The Dave Cave is at 2300 Portola Drive in Santa Cruz. Unfortunately, no credit cards can be taken at this time.
800-900-8000.
poll finds growing skepticism towards the need for certain intelligence gathering activities. Correspondent Jennifer King explains.
The American public is becoming more skeptical of common intelligence practices in the decades since the 9/11 attacks. Both Democrats and Republicans have become less likely to say it's sometimes necessary to sacrifice civil liberties in exchange for security. That's according to a new poll from the Associated Press New York Center for Public Affairs Research. 48% of respondents said they believe it necessary to sacrifice their rights and freedoms to prevent terrorism. That's down from 54% in 2021 and around 66% in 2011. That shift was more dramatic among Republicans, going from 69% in 2011 to 44%. Jennifer King, Washington.
The Supreme Court is striking down Republican-drawn congressional districts in Alabama by a 5-4 vote, meaning the 7 congressional districts will now be redrawn. It comes from litigation over the new district map. News and analysis at townhall.com. Israel steps up its military campaign against militants in the Arab-Israel community. We hear the latest from Media Line's Felice Friedson reporting from Jerusalem.
Attacks within the Arab-Israeli community has again surged with the killing of 5 near the city of Nazareth on Thursday afternoon. 97 deaths reported since the first of the year has created considerable pressure on Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to end the seemingly unending trail of mayhem. Addressing the situation, Netanyahu said he is bringing the Shin Bet, Israel's analogous domestic intelligence agency, into his war against the criminal organizations he claims are behind the deaths. Only 11 of this year's 97 cases have been solved. Thursday's quintuple killings is the second bloodiest in Israeli history. I'm Felice Friedson, Town Hall News, Jerusalem.
News and analysis at themedialine.org and townhall.com.
Longevity offers more than 7 different versions of the Healthy Start Pack. Most health conditions can be addressed by 4 of them. You might guess from the name that the Healthy Digestion Pack will help with things like belching, loose stool, reflux, and indigestion. But did you know that it's also good for athlete's foot, allergies, skin conditions, yeast infections, constipation, and more? They all begin the same way, with poor digestion. If you're dealing with one or more of these conditions, then you need the Healthy Digestion Pack. You're going to be amazed at how much better you feel once your body starts digesting more efficiently. Try it for yourself. Then tell your friends and family to log on to kseohealth.com to order the Healthy Digestion Pack. You'll get all 90 essential nutrients and more. That's kseohealth.com or call 831-218-KSCO. That's 831-218-KSCO to place an order by phone or to speak with an authorized longevity distributor.
First-time caller line is 818-501-4721. To talk toll-free from east of the Rockies, call 800-825-5033. From west of the Rockies, toll-free, call 800-618-8255. To reach George via Skype, use Skype name George97313. Send George a text message anytime at 818-298-6521. From the City of Angels, this is Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie.
We're talking with Jay Margolis about Marilyn Monroe. His latest work is called My Meryl, M-A-R-I-L. It's a story given to him through Terry Carter. It's the little girl with Marilyn. We'll be back with your calls on Coast to Coast AM. Let's talk about your heart health for Beets Heart Chews. Easy, convenient way to support healthy blood pressure, and they promote healthy heart energy as well. Paired with a healthy lifestyle, the antioxidants in Super Beets are clinically shown to be nearly 2 times more effective at promoting normal blood pressure than a healthy lifestyle alone. More than 30,000 5-star reviews and counting, Super Beets Heart Chews are having their moment right now, and they taste great. Supporting healthy blood pressure comes with a bonus as well. Super Beets Heart Chews support healthy circulation, so you not only get blood pressure support, you also get productive, heart-healthy energy without the crash. Double your potential with Super Beets Heart Chews and get a free 30-day supply of Super Beets Heart Chews and 15% off your first order by going to GetSuperBeets.com using promo code George. That's GetSuperBeets, B-E-E-T-S, GetSuperBeets.com, promo code George. The past few years have proven that unexpected events can strike at any time, and when they do, the food and daily nutrition you need isn't always there. That's why you need Nutrient Survival. These delicious chef-made recipes are packed with 6 times more nutrients than other emergency foods, and it's patented with virtually the same level of elite nutrition that's required for special op forces to help you stay strong, alert, and satisfied when you need it most. It's loaded with 40 essential nutrients and made from real ingredients right here in America. Try Nutrient Survival today. I have their emergency food kit, and it's worth every penny. And today, my listeners can save 15% off their entire order. Let's get a free variety sampler with any purchase and free shipping inside the continental U.S. for orders over $200. Nutrient Survival is an American veteran-owned and operated company, which I fully support. Head to Nutrient Survival, use promo code NORI at checkout for this deal. NutrientSurvival.com, promo code NORI, and get prepared today. And welcome back to Coast, George Norrie with you, Jay Margolis with us. Jay, when you were writing this book, My Merrill, did you learn anything differently about her that you did not know before?
Yes, I learned that, this was a woman who, was really, when she became famous, she just sort of was hiding from all these mobs of people. But with this family, she was able to have like a refuge, so to speak. It was something that's kind of unknown to a lot of people who study Maryland, including myself. So when I got into Terry's orbit, she let me into her world of Maryland. And she would just say that she wanted to be like a normal person again, and she could do that with the Carter family. She could let her hair down, not wear makeup, not worry about, somebody selling her autograph down the road. I mean, in fact, when people found out that cousin Jackie, who's a cousin of Terry's in New Maryland, she was at UCLA, and he says, "Oh, do you have a dress in Maryland that she wore?" And she just gave them away, and Jackie wouldn't sell it, but she just she gave a dress away that Maryland would let her have, and so then Jackie would transfer it on to someone who was a fan, but would not ask any payment in return.
How long did she stay or own her Los Angeles house?
Let's see, this was the first house that she ever owned was starting in February 1962 until June 1962, so this is a few months.
And she sold it, or what happened?
No, she died in that.
She died in that house.
Yeah, that's right. That's pretty sad, first house, and there she goes.
Unbelievable. Was it a mansion or just a small ranch house?
Hacienda. It was a very small house on 12305 Fitzalina Drive near, the San Vicente and near Centinela.
That house is still there, isn't it?
Absolutely. In fact, a Maryland Monroe impersonator owns it right now.